Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, doing a walkthrough for Nancy Drew, the final scene. We saw Maya. We totally saw Maya, and then she was gone. And we found her stuff in the magician's room, so now we totally need to call the police. We have some concrete evidence now, so now they can't ignore us anymore. Hopefully. They've been trying pretty hard to ignore us so far.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, this is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Good. Finally, we got the police to come. It only took finding some pizza. Let's see. Feel like maybe Joseph is the first one who gets back from the... Yep, Joseph's back.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
Oh yeah, because he totally helped us out from under the chair.
I found Maya.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I'm sure she was there and now she's gone. Don't tell me you think I'm crazy too.
But what do you mean gone? She left?
Well, she didn't just get up and walk away. Her legs were tied.
The kidnapper must have moved her.
I found a couple of pizza boxes down there, so at least I know she's not starving.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Alright, so Joseph will take care of things. We need some rest again. Ooh, okay, day 3. There is a wrecking ball outside the theater. Kidnapper demands $50K. Excuse me? St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Wynn, a 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from a movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium. What? The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, police are unable to determine whether the caller was male or female, able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by a fanatic's desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. The police now believe that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. Oh no. That is not a good sign. Is that a note? Nancy, please see me right away. J.H. What happened? There's a weird call and... What? Is there something on Brady's face? Brady has a mustache. I wonder who could be responsible for that. Cough, cough, Nicholas. Cough, cough. What do you got, Joseph?
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax. But now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
That's sad.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Suppose after you get so attached to a job, it's really hard to leave it. Especially when you're, like, attached to the place, too. It's obviously a really beautiful building. It's too bad. What do you have to say? What's going on with you?
Hola!
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Nothing important. Hola. You know what? Let's go talk to Simone. We haven't talked to her since the press conference and since we found a lot of incriminating material in her bag. She's got some explaining to do. Plus she's just mean, so we should obviously go and bother her.
How's progress? I saw those pictures you took of Brady posing with Maya's press pass all over the theater. What do you think you're doing?
Well, in that instance, I was trying to find the best light to show off my star's fabulous cheekbones. Was that so wrong?
Yes.
I know you sent that funeral wreath. The jig is up, Simone.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
Heh.
A little overboard? You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
Yeah. How dare you? Seriously though, what kind of a person would do that? That's just not good. Not cool. See if Brady has anything to say. What do you gotta say?
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
That's what you have to say? What?
Who are you, my overprotective big brother?
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry, I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Just trying to help. Are you though? Are you really? Well, we've checked in with all of our suspects. We'll have to do a little bit more exploring in our next video. I will see you then, fellow detectives.